Hi guys, how are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. Oh my goodness, did you watch my previous video on how to make $100 in a day? Extra money. Did you? If you haven't watched, please watch. Anyway, I'm here today to actually the purpose of this video, I want to tell you a little secret. I told you I came to this country. I struggled. I don't want you to struggle. Okay? So I tried to pay it forward for you. I hope one day you can as well pay it forward for somebody else in one way or another. Okay? You are newly landed in Canada, or you're preparing to come to Canada. Okay, immigrants. My emphasis is always on immigrants, and it doesn't matter because even after 5 years, at times you still feel like you're new. Okay, and I see that people, they're struggling so much to settle down because of expectations, and I've talked about expectations when you're coming here, because of course there's expectations versus reality. When you come here, you find that this is a different kind of devil that you're encountering than what you imagined. Okay, but your success depends on your mentality. I tell people that it's all on your mentality and your attitude, so please adjust your attitude before you come here. Okay, that means I want to tell you about short courses that are going to help you establish yourself in a career very fast in this country in under a year. I said it, under a year. The courses that we're gonna see here, there are 10 courses that we shall be discussing here today. You can actually take them in less than a year, some actually even in a matter of weeks, and others, the longest, are a year. Okay, and a year is very short because you're still trying to establish yourself. So I want us to go through these 10 courses, and maybe you can pick one, or you know a friend who can use one. So like and share this video, subscribe, like and share. Okay, subscribe, like and share this video. Okay, if you don't know me, I am Lois, and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Immigration is my passion, but it's also my profession. So I help people immigrate to Canada. Okay, so if you need any immigration work, head on to my website www.milalaimmigrationservices.ca. Okay, book a consultation there, or even see some of the programs that we offer. If not, shoot me an email and I'll guide you on how to book a consultation. Outside of that, it's not just about bringing you here. I want you to come here and succeed. Yes, because I'm tired of seeing people who come here and get frustrated. They're always on welfare. They are very, they feel bad that they came here. They feel stuck. They don't know whether to go back home. And that is simply because they just don't know a few things that they could do that could actually set them up for success or even for transition. Okay, guys? All right. The courses that we're going to discuss today, you find that most of these courses, you're not going to find them in universities. No. So wherever I have cut here, sorry, excuse me. So it's just, I have two cuts. Excuse me about that. What I mean is the courses that we're gonna talk about today, you won't find them in university. So you don't necessarily have to come here and register to go to university. You know, the university registration process, it's a long one. You don't want to go through that. Okay, these are things that you can actually come, you land here and you take them in 2-3 weeks, a month's time, and you're already set taking a course while you try and establish yourself here, and within a year you could land yourself a really good job, a well-paying job. And the jobs that you're gonna take or get from these courses, they actually pay upwards of $20 an hour. I think that's reasonable money to start with. It could be better, but that's a fair wage to start with if you have nothing to do. Okay, all right, so these courses, you're going to find them mostly in community colleges. So wherever you settle in Canada, of course every province or every city is going to have universities. Like here we have University of Calgary, we have in Lethbridge, we have University of Lethbridge, we have Mount Royal University. So those, I think, are the main universities. No, we also have St. Mary's University. But outside of those universities, you find that We then have community colleges. What are these community colleges? For example, here, and I'm not here to market them, but I'm here to tell you so that, you can also look in your community. You're looking at SAIT, okay? Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. You're also looking at Bow Valley College. I personally went to Bow Valley. I actually went to SAIT. I did a course there, and I went also to Bow Valley. I also went to university. Did I tell you I went to university and dropped out? Okay, no, that's a story for another day. Yes. Anyway, community colleges. That's where you're going to get these kind of short courses. They're short and they equip you with practical skills, because that's what you need. Practical skills, not just education. You need skills. Skills are selling these days, okay? Number 1, short mechanical courses. And when I say mechanical, you're going to need a license to be a mechanic in this country, but you can take some other short mechanical courses in this country, like in SAIT, and I know they usually SAIT has some of the courses that I think are even up to a week or even 3 weeks on things like oil change. Yeah, oil change, car detailing. Let me tell you, you can make real good money. Everybody has a car here. So we are always taking our cars for oil changes. Okay, every 3 months you're taking. So assume a household has 3 cars or 4 cars. That's a lot of cars every 3 months. If you get one person from that homestead, then you're getting like the whole family. It's a whole franchise. Okay. Yeah, so oil change courses, car detailing courses, look at those, and maybe these are things, again, you may want to connect this video and what I made last time, because this is also another kind of a business that you can actually start on the side. You're doing whatever you're doing, but then you can also start like a car detailing gig somewhere, or even an oil change gig, and who knows, it could grow to be a big establishment that hires you full-time. Okay. Number 2, truck driving. Yes, we can never emphasize enough on truck drivers in this country, because first, truck drivers, they are always in high demand. The good thing about truck driving is that you don't need to be in school for a year. Okay, as long as you know how to drive, maybe you are a truck driver where you came from or not, but you know how to drive, you can actually take a good truck driving course here and be competent and get all the licensing in under 3 months. Yes, and truck driving pays really well. Okay, truck driving pays really well. It starts from $25 an hour. The short mechanical courses, if you're changing somebody's oil, we pay what, like $50 per oil change. Maybe you can even charge 40, or yeah, something like that. So if you're changing a few cars, 5-6 cars, you can do an average and see that at the end of the day you still be able to make over $20 an hour doing oil changes. And if your business grows, then you can make as much as you want. Okay. Number 3, personal care course, or that is the healthcare aid course. Okay, this is a course that you can actually take in under 6 months, and the demand for healthcare workers is very high in this country. Okay, yes, so it doesn't matter which province you're in, which city, you're never gonna lack a job as long as you have this kind of a course, and it pays, the pay begins from about $18 an hour. And I think now, because of things like COVID, the pay has gone up, and I know people who work in that industry and they make, $26, $28. And the good thing also is that they're able to take extra shifts, so these people can make a lot of money in a month. Okay, another course that I want to actually tell you, and I don't know, a lot of people don't know about this because it sounds like it's a little technical. Medical lab assistant course. Yes, medical lab assistant course. Those people who pre-cars and they draw blood when you go to the lab. That course, you can do it in under 6 months, and of course then they're gonna need you to do like an internship. Okay, so in under a year you can be able to get to do this course and finish the internship, and you be working with places, you know, government organizations like Calgary Lab, and they pay really well. Okay, $25 an hour to go. Yeah, so that is a really good course. I know they have a long wait list in most of these places, but it's worth checking. It's really worth checking, and it's a good career that you can actually grow into. Okay, number 5, we all love makeup. We are in that era of makeup artists. You can take up makeup artistry as a course. Yes, all these courses, they are in these community colleges that I talked about. You can go there and become a professional, because again, you want to be good at what you do. Don't do makeup like the way I do it on myself. Okay, a long time ago, like maybe 10 years ago when I came here, I never used to wear makeup. Like, I just used to put on, you know, a little powder and happy-go-lucky. But you know what? Life has changed. We are all now wearing makeup for events, for weddings. So you're not going to be short of work. Whether you're working at a store like Sephora or the Mac, or you're working at a big store like the Bay, they really need people who are makeup artists. Okay, and depending on just how good you are, you could make upwards of $20 an hour. Okay, the other one, photography. Oh my goodness, you know, you can take photography as a course here, and the moment you take photography, I say it again, take something and be real good at it. You know, be real good at it. Real good, that's what matters. That's what sets you. Be very professional, be persistent, and be good, and you'll see yourself grow, and you're not gonna lack work. Photography, you could be employed by photography studios. Not just that, you could set up your own. You can actually just set up your own profile, you know, lois.com, loisphotography.com, and we could all come there. Just remain very professional, and you know, everybody is taking pictures of pregnancies, babies, wedding anniversaries, their pets. We have pet photo days. Come on. Yeah, even people who are running Airbnbs, we're hiring photographers to come take, you know, pictures, professional pictures of the listings. Realtors, they're doing the same to list. So there's a lot of work in photography that you can do. So you want to take up the course? Why not? And you get to meet people, you get to meet lots of new people, you interact with people. I think it's a job that actually gives you really good vibes, because of course people who are taking photos, they're happy people. You know, it's like, you know, people who help people give birth. You know, it's always happy events. Okay, number 7, you can take courses in bookkeeping or payroll. Yeah, and you know what, you don't necessarily need any background in accounting. No, you could have landed here, you're trying to figure out. These are courses that you can take also under a year, and you're able to get an entry-level job as a bookkeeper, as a payroll clerk, and the pay also is $20 and above. And guess what? If you know how to do these things, you can also know a little bit about taxes. And if you know a little bit about taxes and you become good, guess what? Tax season, you could be making a lot of moolah filing taxes for us. Okay, so this course is actually really good. It can help you get employed. It can also help you start your own kind of side hustle. Again, I'm all about side hustles. Okay guys, number 8, event planners. Yeah, event planners. You know, I never thought event planners, like, they were in real demand, but they are in really high demand in this country, and I usually find, like, here in Calgary, until I worked in these you know, organizations, and you find that they always hire event planners in their marketing department, especially a place like here, like Calgary. People are always having events out there, whether it's team building, whether it's events associated with the Calgary Stampede, football, you know. So there's a lot of people and companies do this a lot. So there's a lot of work for event planners. On top of that, if you're not going to get employed in those organizations, you can even start your own event planning kind of, you know, business, side hustle again, and you can help organize our weddings and special events. People here celebrate everything and anything. Okay. Number 8, you can also take group fitness courses. Yes, there are group fitness courses, and they are done mostly, you even find some gyms that offer group fitness classes. So as a course, so that you can become a trainer. Okay, you're gonna need licensing again, but these are courses that you can take also in under a year. And all these courses, one thing you're going to find they have in common, they cost under $10,000. So they are cheap, they are easily accessible, and you can register as soon as possible. And once you're good in these things, you're going to find employment or even be able to establish your own business. Okay, number 8, dental assistant courses. Yes, you know those ladies who work at the dentist all the time, we go there, there's a lot of demand for those, and those courses also you can take them for under a year. Okay, under a year, and the pay is $25 for dental assistants. Okay, number 9, vet office assistant courses. Yes, there are those courses. Maybe you used to be a veterinarian or you act in a veterinary office, and you're still trying to establish yourself here. Maybe you want to go back to school. You can first take this kind of a course. It gets you inside the door, and you can be doing this kind of a thing while you get your certification. Vet office assistant courses, they are here, and they're going to establish you in the veterinarian area or field quite fast. So they're going to help you set off your career while you figure out what it is you want to do in this field, or you want to change your career altogether. And assistants in the vet office, I tell you, we pay lots of money. People here who have pets, we pay lots of money to vets here. And I know the assistants there, mostly they get, you know, upwards of $20 an hour. Okay, last but not least, take massage therapy courses, short courses. And remember, guys, because I know a lot of people now here are gonna start asking me, can I get a study permit? This is not about study permits, guys. This is not about study permits. This is for people who just landed here. You maybe came here as a PR, or you have a refugee application, or you're a student, or whatever. You're already in this country and you don't know what to do. You're finding it hard to establish yourself. Go take one of these courses if it interests you, and it's gonna help you flourish in the career industry of your choice. Okay, so last I had said massage therapist courses. This course also is under a year. You can take it under a year, I think about 6 months. You may need to do some extra hours to get the designation, but it's a course that you can do, and you're going to be employed at the masseuse offices, or you can even establish your own job, side hustle again, or even just make it the main gig. You know, you could be an employer, who knows. So do research on all these courses. Do some research, because some of them may need certifications, licensing, but there are things that you can achieve really fast. You don't have to go back to university. Not everybody wants to go to university again here and spend, you know, an extra 4 years. No, not everybody also wants to take a master's, or you want to do something while you get ready to do your master's later, but you want to be, you know, getting some income. You could do this kind of a thing, get an income, and go to school part-time. Okay, you could still be taking that master's of yours part-time, but you're already making some kind of an income. So don't stay home and say, oh, you know, I don't know what to do. I find it really hard to get into the field. With these courses, they are Canadian courses, so these are Canadian designations and Canadian certificates. They're going to help you get your foot in the door. You're going to get Canadian experience. You're going to be able to interact with people, and you're going to make your own networks. And from this, I hope that you are able to feel like, oh yes, I'm somewhere and I'm making some progress. Okay, these courses are there to boost your employability. They are there again to equip you with practical skills that you can utilize, whether in employment or in private self-employment. Okay guys, so that marks the end. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And now my next video, which you should watch, is how do you open a business in Canada. I know whether you're a foreign national, because believe me, I know I have a lot of requests from people who ask me, Lois, can I start a business in Canada if I am not a permanent resident? Yes, you can. I'm gonna walk you through the process in my next video, so please stay tuned and take care. I will see you in my next video.